All right, so it looks like in the chat people are ready to talk some Yankees baseball. So let's get started here. You've said that the Yankees, in addition to Marcus Stroman, need to pick up another starting pitcher. I think every Yankees fan is in agreement with that. I look at Marcus Stroman as more of a Domingo Germán substitute type of pitcher, maybe backfilling some of what we traded away to get Juan Soto. On foul territory, you mentioned Jesus Luzardo. So the audience has taken kind of a liking to him. To me, he looks like a little bit of a Johan Santana in there. Do you think the Yankees match up well in a trade with the Marlins? And if not, what other starting pitchers are realistic at this point, given how much the Yankees have already spent?
They could match up with the Marlins. Certainly they have enough prospects. Virtually every team does. It's a question of willingness. And after the Soto trade and after trading a lot of pitching prospects in previous years and other deals, the question becomes, what is their appetite? And the Marlins will want a lot for Luzardo. It's 3 years of control versus the 2 that the White Sox have with Dylan Cease, so it's 1 additional year. He's their ace for the most part. I mean, Yuri Perez is, but he's developing still. Sandy Alcantara is, but he's recovering from Tommy John surgery. So it would not be easy to get Luzardo. It would take a lot. But again, if you're the New York Yankees and you've got Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole in their primes, and maybe only this year with Juan Soto, it seems to me it would behoove them to make that kind of move, even if it might set them back a little bit in terms of prospect inventory.
Do you think that the Marlins need what the Yankees have in terms of prospects to make that work?
Actually, the Marlins' biggest need is shortstop. The Yankees certainly can satisfy that even without Volpe. They don't have to include Volpe. They can send Peraza in that deal. And they would want, I am sure, pitching back for Luzardo as well, and that's been depleted with the Yankees. But they still have pitchers that they could send back. Some of the candidates for the 5th starter job right now would be, or actually the 6th starter would be with Stroman. They would be guys that possibly you can include in a deal. So if you're asking me if they have what it takes, I believe they do. I don't know what the Marlins exactly would ask for. Maybe they would want more than that. Actually, they would want more than that. But at the same time, it seems that there is the potential for a match there, yes.
And just the last little tack onto this, is Blake Snell still negotiating with the Yankees, or is that something that the Yankees have kind of moved on because of his price tag, do you think?
They've moved on for now, but it's never over until it's over with free agents. And, man, I remember many years ago, Mark Teixeira, and the Yankees were not in on him, and then bang! It was a Saturday afternoon, in fact, they signed him.
December 22nd.
Yep, it can change quickly. It can change if Hal Steinbrenner decides one day, you know what, I kind of want this guy. I don't know that will happen. That doesn't seem to be Hal's nature. But if Snell's price gets to a reasonable point from the Yankees' perspective, then yes, they would be back in. I am quite certain. I am just not sure it will get to that point. There are other teams, of course, that need starting pitchers right now. Red Sox, Giants, I can go right down the line. Blue Jays, Cubs. There are a number of teams. And someone, in my opinion, some team, is going to give Blake Snell what he wants.
Ball game over.
Most impressive.